I am now.
Here's Benny.
I'm a little wiser now.
No, it's Benny, and you married Elizabeth,
I
and
married
you had
Elizabeth.
10 questions before you met her. To
On our
ask.
first date, because I didn't want to waste my time, I'm methodical, I asked her 10 questions. First one being, do you know Jesus? And she gave me a 15-minute testimony. She was a pastor's daughter. I didn't know that at the time. And she gave me a 15-minute testimony that blew me away. I said, Lord, this is the one. You needed to hit me in the head to meet this one. Literally hit me in the head, and you did. And I felt like marrying her right there, asking her, but the Lord led me to ask the next 9 questions that were pertinent also. Not as important as the first one, that was the foundation. And I asked her, do you want to have children? And then the next question, do you want to raise those children? That's very important. And then I asked her about finances. I said, what do you think of finances and materialism and having things? She said, I don't think of that at all. I know God will provide no matter my situation.
Wow.
I said, oh. I said, maybe, can you ask her to marry you twice? Maybe that was a good one too. And then I asked her about her family, because I think it's more important to know the mother even better than the daughter you think of marrying.
Oh.
Because that gives you some confirmation. If you don't like the mother, you're probably not going to like the daughter after a while, at least. You know, I mean, that's just my projection, my estimation. I'm mathematical, and percentage-wise, I go with the greater percentage. If the mother ain't right, I'm not taking a chance on the daughter. But although I could be making a mistake, but the percentage is not in my favor. I'm that kind of guy. And then I asked her questions about her siblings and any struggles she had as a Christian. What did she think of a career? She said, well, my family, I want to raise my kids before I do any career. I love that. And she did that. She was an honest person. She did all that. And I saw other questions, how she got along with her siblings, what kind of challenges she had in life, how did she get to Messiah, which was a miracle into itself. That was a miracle, how she got there. God's hand was in that for sure. Because I had one chance of meeting her, and that's getting a concussion through the swinging doors on her.
When she came running through
Right.
the swinging doors and
If
ran
I
into
wasn't
you.
there, I would never known who she was on this planet.
No.
Wow.
And never would she have been there if her dad didn't get a word coming back from seminary, because Methodists have to go through 6 credits of graduate work as a pastor every year, at least for the first 20 years, I think it is. And he was coming back, and when his fellow pastor said, because he couldn't find a college for her, he was very frustrated. He said, well, there's a little school over there, Messiah, on your way back to Western New York, where he pastored, ask for some brochures, give it to him, you never know. He did it. He literally threw it on our bed. Here, look at this, because he was frustrated at that point. She looked at it and went downstairs and told her, I'd like to visit that place. And that's how that happened, how she went there. And she
Wow.
loved it there.
Wow.
So that's how that happened. It was just a moment in time with him and that pastor. A moment in time, reluctantly, he grabbed some stuff, and he shouldn't have thrown it on the bed. She said he didn't throw it on the bed. Well, did he hand it to you? No. So anyway, she went and loved it.
That's so
And that's
neat.
how.
Wow, Benny,
I would say it was a
I
neat.
appreciate this
Oh, sure,
input.
sure.
Thank you so much.
I think the most